irritating because I was missing my golf partner since last 10 days, and today I return. Although he's promised that he'll come, he did not come. When I called up, he says, Zaid, I'm so sorry I couldn't come because one of my far relative, my guest, he overstayed, and we whole house is in shambles. Nothing can be done, buddy. We'll have to just simply accept it. In my irritation, I said, okay, fine. Today, my talk, least I can do, is render few hints to the potential guest. So today, I'm going to talk about I give few hints for the guests. First and foremost thing, all guests must ensure that they arrive in time. One, you see, looks back rather wistfully to the days when once guests selected a train, notified their host if the time of time of arrival, and then, barring unforeseen calamities, they arrived. No delay. The host is happy, the guest is happy. But today it is very difficult. The WhatsApp message is simply comes of the prospective guest traveling by their own car, driving down, and usually reads like this: we expect to start on Tuesday, but if the day is too warm or it's raining too much, we will wait till Wednesday. And the Farhan has some business with a man in Kanpur, which will delay us for a few more couple of hours. And if that man is not available for any reason, we will come right on. My friend, now what is this kind of arrival message? It leaves the host in total confusion. He has to be the whole day. You don't know what time he's reaching. It is easy to think that it does not matter when one arrives. My friend, remember, it matters very much for the host waiting for the arrival of the guest. There are a lot of preparations required to be done. The second hint I give for the prospective guest is that wise gift. Give it a thought. You're going to somebody's place, and that too stay for a few days. Take something nice before starting from your home itself, instead of just stopping at the corner grocery shop and buying a bloody box of stale candy or something and dump it there. This is bad manners. Be a little wise. The third hint I will render to these guests is that I call them the borrowing guests. Perhaps the loudest yell comes from the host who have had the borrowing weaknesses in them. There's somebody said, okay, sorry, I forgot to bring towel. Can I have a towel, please? You see, some of my friends, they walk in, they say, okay, let me use your golf set. They'll bloody break one of those sticks, you see. Or give me your tennis racket, I'll come along with you to the club. They borrow your favorite books and they carry with them. The women who took her hostess new coat or jacket to walk in the morning. There are some who even ask for a tracksuit. I hope our visitors will not forget to bring the requisite clothes and the accoutrement they need for the stay. So, don't be a borrowing guest, my friend. Next hint I give: loyalty. As a house guest, you are temporarily a part of the family. That means that what is said and done in the bosom of the family must be sacred for you. You can't afford, in normal discussions, you start telling the family the secrets of your previous host to the visiting host just because you stay there and heard something. No, you have to be loyal to your guests. Keep their secrets with yourself. I have uh, you have to very very careful. Be loyal, my friend, in accepting the hospitality of the host. Next hint I will give to these prospective guests is appreciation. Any host could tell you how much their pleasure depends upon the guest's reaction to the new surroundings. It is not for the guest who takes it all for granted that the host has worked to keep their garden neat. They have arranged the flowers nicely, cleaned up their curtains, they put correct, clean, neat and clean pillows in their in your bedrooms. So what the host, the lady of the house especially, she expects some words of appreciation, praise. That you sit around and keep only talking about yourself, praising about your stuff and how comfortable you are at home and what all wonders you have done. You just totally remains unobservant and ignorant to all the effort the host has done to make you comfortable. My friend, is the surrounding, layout, the house, the food, the everything, and their hospitality. They feel nice. The next hint I would like to give to prospective guests is that in sickness and in health, if you think yourself for a bout of sickness, or if you are not well, postpone your damn visit. It's many a guest who come and you have to next day take them to the doctors and they're sneezing around, coughing around, high fever, but still, and they put everyone in trouble. To most people, it is an unpardonable offense in a house guest to be ill. Nearly as bad, however, is the dieting visitor. You must have lemon juice or a specific vegetable each morning, or a hot milk at bedtime, or as an expert is in the relative values of calories and vitamins. Please don't be demanding. It's a wrong manner. Next hint for the prospective guest I have is that offer a helping hand. Say that, can I do anything to help? And you should remember there is a new code of mannerism these days. The guest must offer to help. The host must be ready for the offer. If it is firmly refused, the guest must not insist. In a small kitchen or at some crucial moment, the presence of even a beloved may drive one to fury. On the other hand, the competent hostesses had a list of services which can be performed by guests without too much of harassing herself. On the whole, it is worse to be known as the guest who would insist on helping than as a guest who wouldn't lift a finger at all. Both. Next hint, my friend. Be independent. You should discover and should know your hostess schedule and accordingly adopt to it. It should not affect their work and their rest time. It should not be that they have to take you all around the places where you want to visit. No. You should be able to move around independently and give their independence too. So both are comfortable. You should have the courage to go about alone and do your work, come back and be happy. And the last and the final tip I must give to those prospective guests is that depart at the scheduled time, as you do not delay your stay unless there is some emergency. It's a damn mistake to overstay one's time. If you have been invited for a week, on the seventh day, rain or shine, once a host will urge you to stay, often the host will to stay. But many of us have learned that those extra days are likely to be an anticlimax. And on leaving, consider that your bosses, your hostesses, patience may be overtaxed when guests begin to wire their stuff they have left behind to be sent to them. No, don't do that. Be careful, pack your stuff correctly, don't leave behind anything and move, or even if you've left something, don't call back. It's embarrassing, my friend. Otherwise, we'll left to only one choice and recite this couplet. हम अपने घर में ताला लगाने वाले हैं, सुना है मेहमान आने वाले हैं. So I hope all these prospective guests take my tips in a positive manner, rightful manner, and make sure that they follow these advices before they end up annoying their hostesses. Thank you very much.